Good morning, everyone. We hope you all enjoyed your first long weekend of March break and you're looking forward to another one this week, but we'll jump right into Monday Assembly.
Good morning. Today is International Women's Day. This is a day observed all around the world that is generally accepted to have begun in 1908 when a group of 15,000 women marched through New York City demanding better pay and voting rights. It's recognized by the United Nations in 1975. International Women's Day is a day to acknowledge and celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. It's a boys' school, but it is important that we both observe the importance of this day and celebrate the achievements of women within our community. I've reflected before that the biggest difference between RSGC in 2021 and the St. George's College that was here when I was a student was the absence of women on staff back in those days. This was a significant deficit in the school. It was a significant deficit in the education provided here. It was a deficit in my young life. So, for me, today, I'm celebrating my women colleagues, particularly those who helped forge a place for the women that came after them. This would have been then, and I'm sure still can be now, a difficult place to be a woman. There is, I'm sure, an added commitment and responsibility to being a woman in a boys' school. I can only imagine the challenge. My mom ran her own business, employing 2 or 3 other people the whole time I was a student at school. And yet, I think I only ever talked about, when I was asked, about what my dad did. My sister's a single mom and a university professor and an accomplished academic. Long overdue and not frequently enough, I celebrate those women in my life today. But International Women's Day is also a call for action for accelerating gender parity. As men at a boys' school, it's important that we make ourselves aware of the inequity that can still exist. The theme of this year's International Women's Day is a challenged world is an alert world, and from challenge comes change. Alert is an interesting word. Aware of that which we often don't see, because as men, we don't experience it. As men in the community, we have a responsibility every day to be alert to gender inequity and to change our behaviors. Here at school, it can be as simple as how we say hello to adults. It's being aware of how you treat the women in your life of your own age. What do you do when you hear someone not treating them with decency and respect? Commit to being better and to speaking up when you see inequity. Commit to treating everyone in our community with the same level of respect and friendliness. It is not right that this day still needs to exist, but it does. Please celebrate the achievements of the women in your life, and please take action for equity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Beatty. Continuing on with this message, we have a video from some of the other members of our community. It was put together by Atticus Tiplady, Madame Bonetta, and the other junior school grade 8 leaders. Thank you all, it's wonderfully put together. And an obvious and huge thank you to Ms. Turner, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Nosworthy, and Ms. Kirkland for their insight. So without further ado, let's watch it.
Good afternoon, Ms. Turner. On March 8th, it is International Women's Day. What does that mean for you?
Celebrating International Women's Day to me means celebrating the amazing power and contributions and achievement of women all around the world, especially those women who have historically not always been celebrated or acknowledged for their contributions.
So I think International Women's Day is a really important day for recognizing past and present achievements of women. For me, I always think about women in music and how for centuries men were always seen as the composers and performers in the world of music. Even growing up, when I would see concerts, a lot of the musicians in the band were often male. So to me, it's really important on International Women's Day to recognize female musicians, both in orchestras or in bands, in all sorts of music. And female musicians musicians who are making a living performing. It's really important to recognize that.
To me, it means I think I'd like to feel that I have more strength than weakness in my past history. A lot of times people made me feel weaker, and I'm learning to be a lot stronger, and I think all women should feel empowered and feel stronger than how they normally feel.
I'm going to choose this year to celebrate. It means a celebration of women. It means this year we really need to celebrate women. I think I'm going to think about my daughter and all of the boys' sisters and how we have a generation of young women who are coming up, and they're going to be fabulous. They're going to be great leaders with heart. I think of my colleagues, my wonderful female colleagues, and how they lead this school with compassion and empathy and understanding, and they're great role models for all of the boys. And yeah, I'm going to celebrate all that women do every day.
So again, a big thank you to those who helped put that video together and those who shared their opinion. Okay, so moving on, we are going to talk a little bit about grad rings for the graduating class. And so there's a bit of confusion going around on what needs to happen for that. If you do want a grad ring, which I'm assuming everybody does, you need to get yourself in touch with Miss Rowe. She's the manager of the Dragon's Lair, so you need to email her or call her or show up to the Dragon's Lair porch and organize with her about your grad ring. Otherwise, it will not happen. Okay, I'll now pass it off to Sam.
Thank you, Joey. So RCC and Trafalgar Castle School will be hosting a social event on Wednesday, March 10th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. for grade 9s and 10s. It's a super exciting event, and it's going to be happening on GatherTown, which is a fun virtual space that allows users to walk around, select rooms, and engage in video conversations based on proximity, which gives it an in-person feel, and that's pretty cool too. So this event is going to be a great way to have fun, play games, and meet students from another school. If you want to sign up, the QR code is on the screen right now, so scan that and leave your name and your grade. We hope to see you all there. All right, now I will pass it off to Jacob.
All right, this is just a quick reminder that we have Spirit Week coming up in 2 weeks. We, the prefects and the house captains, have been collaborating to bring you guys something that's hopefully akin to what we'd have in regular times. But just as a quick note, this Advisors, which is now Wednesday and Thursday, will be having a sign up for the various activities, so just keep that in mind. But we have a quick video from the house captains that's going to elaborate on Spirit Week a little bit more.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Spirit Week theme reveal. This year's Spirit Week will take place from March 15th to Thursday, March 25th, and sign up for activities will take place during Advisors this week on Wednesday and Thursday.
All activities will be run at lunch during Spirit Week, with lunch being extended by 15 minutes to allow time for activities. There will be both in-person and online activities, so everyone can help their house win.
House points will be awarded for both participation and winning, so make sure you sign up for as many activities as possible. You will earn 10 house points for every activity you participate in, plus extra depending on how you do. You will also earn house points for your house by participating in the theme days that take place every day you're at school.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the reveal of this year's Spirit Week themes! On Monday, March 15th and Tuesday, March 16th, it's Pajama Day. On Wednesday, March 17th and Thursday, March 18th, it's Jersey and Hoodie Day. On Monday, March 22nd and Tuesday, March 23rd, it's Drip/Accessory Day. And on Wednesday, March 24th, Thursday, March 25th, it's House Colors Day.
Please make sure that you have headphones or earbuds at school during Spirit Week so you can participate in all online activities. All the activities will be posted on the student resource page. Also, make sure that you're following your house Instagram pages to stay updated.
Okay, so thanks to the house captains for putting together that video. Going to be super exciting next couple of weeks, so make sure you bring all your energy and house spirit. As Jacob alluded to, this week we have another one of our March Break Fridays. So we have the A cohort on Monday and Wednesday, the B cohort on Tuesday and Thursday, and you have no work, nothing assigned, no asynchronous anything on Friday. day off as per it was last week. Okay, I'll now pass it off to Seb.
All right, yeah, so continuing with this trend of March break Fridays, another change that this will bring is that with 4-day weeks every week, advisors are going to be shifted to Wednesday and Thursday. So just remember on those 2 days, it's a little bit earlier in the week now, but you have advisors when you're in school either on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, over to Joey.
Okay, and that about wraps us up for this assembly. We have no general announcements, so let's get into the birthdays. So if you see these guys this week, make sure to wish them a very happy birthday. They are Connor Carson in grade 11, Will Keane in grade 10, and Colin Taylor in grade 12. So happy birthday to you guys. That just about does it for us this week. We hope you guys have a good short week, and we will see you next Monday.